Hello, chat. Why, hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Let me ping the Discord. And then we shall get started. Let me do that. Okay. And there we go. And now the Discord. Oh, I didn't put chat up. I'm sorry. Hold up. Give me a second. Oh no, we have this new chat screen and everything. I knew I was forgetting something. There we go. Look at that. Oh, wow. Oh boy. Here, I'll get rid of that. Where are we? It's a new starting stream soon background. You know what I mean? Look at that. Kabir went and did that. Let me say hello to everybody and then I'll get the camera on. Remserp, Ahmed, Justin, King, Zach, Kabir, Too Spooky, Dante Lingen is back. Welcome back, Lingen. Stev, Say, Big Red. I've never seen you here before. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, everybody. Prime numbers. Welcome. Why so late? Okay, so the nap struck again. Let me get my camera on, and I will. We shall continue. The stream. Okay. How's my? Oh, let me change my. Hold on one second. I realized I gotta change my camera battery. Thank you all for the likes so far, by the way. I appreciate it. We're starting off strong. Welcome, Fardine. Almost got this going. Just gotta get the cable plugged in. Oh. There we go. There we go. The nap master. Okay, listen. Okay, listen. That is what happened. Okay, I won't lie to you. I was gonna do an earlier stream than normal. And I decided, I was like, hey, you know, I'll just lay down for a quick nap. And then I realized, oh crap, Walrus streams today. Because I got up a couple hours ago. But I realized, I was like, oh, Walrus streams today. So I'll just wait until like near the end of that. This new screen gives beach episode vibes. Exactly. Yeah, it's summertime. That's what I think that's the inspiration that could be your head. Welcome, Arita. Wait, Arita is Rumsurp, right? I'm confused. Flo the Nap Master. Yes. Anyway, we're here. I'm here. You're here. Let's pull Genshin up. Do that. Go there. Where's my camera? Camera. Aha! Look at that. We'll just keep that up there. I was wondering, I've seen other streamers where they take the Genshin screen. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. They take the Genshin screen and they like shrink it. Oh, my UID is showing. But you know what I mean. They have like a border and it's like a smaller screen. Is that a thing that you guys would be interested in? So that my face doesn't cover anything, or do you guys not mind like the chat and stuff being kind of there? A quick nap always turns into a quick sleep somehow, at least when I take naps. Yes, exactly, Big Red. That's exactly what happens to me. It's like I always, like, I'll set alarms. I'll be like, okay, 25 minutes. I know if I lay down for longer than that, I'm gonna pass out, blah, blah, blah. And then I pass out. Entirely pass out. Yeah, welcome everybody to the stream. Happy to see you all pop in. I'm glad that you guys don't mind. Honestly, I've always been adverse to strict schedules. And so that's why, like, I know I have a pretty regular schedule for days that I stream. I know that the time that I start is like there's like a 5-hour window where I usually start my stream. It's like either 5 p.m. EST or like 10 p.m. EST basically. And I don't know, I usually just start when I feel ready. You know what I mean? I just like one thing oh gosh, I was saving resin for this. You already slept 3 times during the streams. That's funny. 12 a.m. stream is about to be the norm, Flo. I don't think it'll be the norm. It's just like when I had a real job, my least favorite thing is having to show up at a very specific time. Like, I don't mind doing 6 hours of work, but I hate having a strict schedule where it's like I need to be there at this exact time. Like, that really stresses me out because I tend to go with the flow. You know what I mean? Like, I tend to be pretty chill. And let me turn the music down a smidge here. There we go. I'm always late. What I'm trying to tell you guys is with every job I've ever had, I've always been like 10 minutes late. I was that guy. I was the guy that was always like 5 to 10 minutes late. Never really late. Just like never on time. You know what I mean? You don't mind the current screen? Okay. Anyway, we are here. Let's do some Genshin. Let's do some Genshin. We're gonna probably do Abyss tonight. I'm thinking Abyss would be a fantastic thing to do this eve. Probably after Walrus's stream ends, because I think he's gonna send some people over. We'll go ahead and start Abyss when they get here. We need to make a goal for likes. Oops. Oh, Stev, yes, we can, by the way, I did see your message. We can summon for you tonight. We should do that. We gotta manifest luck. But what should we do for a like goal? Here, I have a good one. 40 likes for something you wouldn't expect. I don't know. Here, I'll make it a little more specific. Show and tell. 40 likes for a thing. You give me 40 likes. I give you, it's like a loot box, right? Like, so you guys like gacha, right? You're gacha enjoyers, right? Or loot box enjoyers, whatever it may be. You give me 40 likes. It might be a blue item. Might be a purple. But you might get the gold. You might get the gold. Oh boy, guys, I'm getting really close to AR 60. Look at that. How much EXP is that? It's like only, wow, it's like 19,000. I need like 19,000 EXP and I'm like 18,800 EXP. Holy crap. And then I'll be AR 60. We're almost there. Flo knows our weakness. I wonder what I wouldn't expect from Flo. Everywhere I go, there's gacha. So we need to pull 40 likes for something good. Yeah, it's like the pity. It's the pity counter. So it's hard pity. There's no soft pity. You have to hit 40 likes and then you hit pity for the cool thing. Right? I like this system. Sounds fun, doesn't it? Like, aren't you guys enjoying this? It's just like it really gets you excited, doesn't it? Doesn't it? 40 likes equals 4 purples. I rate my surprises at a very high value. Okay. I'm not gonna tell you the rates because I'm not that honest. You don't get to know the rates, but I will tell you that they're not good. Wow. This is cracking me up. Cracking me up. Ow. Can you die now? Okay, thanks. All right. Pew! Dang, that did. Hit me. Alright, we'll just go ahead and shoot him. Huh, that counts as being out of combat. That's kind of funny. Okay, is that override? It does! Ooh, that's good. Okay. Okay. What's the show and tell? Tip sharing? You'll see. Are you exploiting our inherent need for gambling in gacha for likes? No. Exploit is a very strong word. I would say petitions for Flo to do food mukbang. As you don't expect that. This is gonna sound really dumb. What is a mukbang? What is that? I do not know. I has no idea. Oh. And now they die. This is where you find out you messed up. Okay, and then I do this again, and it should replace it with a pyro aura, except it didn't. Interesting. So tonight, other than Abyss, plans for tonight, I want to test out a lot of vape. Like, I want to try to find my favorite kind of vape situation for Yelan, because my favorite part of her kit is the dashing, and she does big damage with vapes. So I want to find a really good comp where I can get consistent vapes off with her. And so far the issue is just that, like, you know, I got to replace this Hydro aura. Like, I guess I don't need to swirl Hydro, but it does add a good chunk of damage. It adds like 20-25% damage. And so what I want to do is the ideal rotation is to do a breakthrough barb, do some swirling, like swirl the resistances, apply pyro, and then go back to Yelan and vape. Now, if I skip the swirling part, well, let's wait, where are these? Oh, there's, okay. I don't know. I just gotta figure it out. Like, Zhongling is a great unit for it. Her off-field pyro application is fantastic. I really like having Yoimiya here, because when Yelan's burst and Beto's burst is up, having Yoimiya to just like go bananas with her skill is really fun. Fardine's having trouble typing? Go to sleep. Oh shoot, got stuck. The ragdolls. Doing 2 streams at once. Yeah. So earlier, you guys want to hear a crazy story? Earlier, I pulled up Walrus's stream, and I was watching, and my keyboard started typing like it was like the same 5 letters. It was like SWJOZ semicolon, and it kept typing that over and over and over, and then it opened like 1,000 Discord help tabs. And I have no idea why. I like ripped the cable out of my keyboard, and I was like, I sat there and I had to like, I tried to exit out all of the tabs, but there were so many that I just had to like, it kind of crashed everything, to be totally honest. But the point is, if my stream collapses into a mess of mass confusion, it's because, okay, so 90,000, so with, okay, this is random. With swirl, I get 115,000. Without, I get a 90,000 vape. It's about a, let me do the calculator math. It's 27% damage. Okay. But yeah, if for some reason a bunch of stuff pop up on my screen and then I start freaking out and then something happens, then you know what it is. I may have to buy a new keyboard soon. I think this one might be just like struggling, you know. You can do it, Mr. Slime. I believed in you. Oh, that was rude. Click speed test in Discord be like, yeah. I had a similar experience with my keyboard where it would not stop spamming S in any sort of text bar. Yeah. Oh, P-Squeak. Hey. Good evening, all. I'd stay around, but I'm with family brother's funeral. Oh. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry to hear that. I hope that things, you know, get better for you and your family. And I hope to see you around soon, you know. Go be with them, you know. Thanks for stopping by, though. I appreciate you. Gosh, that's so much damage. We're all gonna give P-Squeak a big virtual hug. Okay? Here. Here. We're gonna... Here. Get in close, everybody. Everybody get in there, you know? Here we go. There you go. Big, I just hugged my camera. Things I never thought I would do is hug my camera. Is it because you play too much? Is it because I play too much Genshin that my keyboard broke? Probably. I don't know. I mean, I game a lot, you know, like I'm at my keyboard all day, every day, basically. And, yeah, I don't know. Ow. I think I also want to try. I haven't tried any taser comps with Yelan yet. I kind of tested out Yaimiko with her, but I want to try out more taser comps with Yelan tonight. Oh, I was doing dailies. Gosh, I wander so much in this game. I went for C2 Yelan, right? Well, actually, no. I went for C0 Yelan. And you should go watch, if anyone hasn't watched my summons for Yelan, that was the wildest. That was so crazy to me. I could not believe the luck. I don't think I've ever gotten so lucky on a banner. So I went to like 60 pity. Hey, Axolotl, 8-bit Axolotl, welcome. I went to like 60 pity for the first. Oh, you watched the VOD? Oh, okay, then you saw it. I went for C0 and managed to get that and R1 with my Freemo gems. And so I did that. Hold on. Okay, Pyro there. Pyro there. I guess I could just parry. I accidentally double tapped Yelan's skill. Anyway, yeah, and I got the weapon, and then I did a 10 pull like near the end of the stream. On the character banner, I was just like 1 or 2 more pulls, and I got C1. So I'm feeling pretty happy with that. Her C1 was the constellation that I wanted the most out of, other than her C4. Like I am interested in her C4 because I have a feeling that like Dendro is probably going to be HP scaling, and not only is Dendro going to be HP scaling, we already have HP scaling Dendro, or not Dendro units. We already have HP scaling units, but I think we're going to get more dedicated HP scaling characters. And then I think they're going to give us like a Goro that functions for HP, you know, like an HP buffing unit. And Yelan's C4 is going to be like a maybe not a direct replacement for that 4-star, but like it's going to emulate that part of that 4-star's kit. What? I hit my parry button. I demand a refund. I want a refund on my Beto. She's not working properly. Fardine is holding me 50-50 hostage. Oh no. Hey, thanks for the $6.99, Dean. Canadian. Is C1 Ito good? I don't understand it. My goal is to pull for Cookie, but if I end up getting C1, I need to know what I'm working with. Is that the one that solves his energy problems? Or is that the one that gives him stacks? Okay, that's the one that gives him stacks. C2 is one. So, okay, so basically, when you use his burst, you will get... Here, let me pull out my Ito. But the C1 is good. It is good. It's just, okay. So I don't have any stacks right now. And you know that you get stacks by throwing your cow and hitting enemies and stuff like that. With C1, if I go ahead and use my burst, you'll notice I immediately have 2 stacks and boom, just like that, I have 5 full stacks. So now I can do the charge attacks without having using. I didn't use Ushi, I didn't use any of that, you know. So there's that. The tricky thing is that, here, let me show you. Okay, this gives you 5 stacks. The trouble with it is that, like, most people throw Ushi after the burst because you want your Ushi to do big damage, right? So you burst and then you throw Ushi. When Ushi hits an enemy, you get 1 stack, right? Yeah, you get 1 stack. Okay, so that means that when I pop my Ito burst and then I punch with Ushi, I have 3 stacks. And then it says after 1 second, which is enough time to throw Ushi, Ito will gain 1 stack every half a second for 1.5 seconds. What I'm trying to get at here is that if you have C1, you actually need to be very careful with your rotations. You have to burst, you have to toss Ushi, and then you have to immediately start charge attacking. You have to dash cancel out of Ushi and then go straight into your charge attack. If you don't do that, you will lose your last stack. The 1 second you gain the 3 stacks because you get 1 every half a second. If you're not charge attacking and you've already used Ushi, you'll get 6 stacks, which means you lose 1. And so you have to just make sure that you dash cancel in order to get into the charge attack fast enough to use a stack so that you can get that stack back without. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it looks really good, but it actually, I wish it gave you a little more time. Like, I wish it were like after 3 seconds he starts getting it, or after 2 seconds he starts getting the stacks. But it's a really good constellation. It basically gives you more charge attacks right at the front end so that you can get into your swing of things without having to do a bunch of normal attacks. I think without C1, most people throw Ushi, do some normal attacks, and then charge attack with Ito. But with C1, like I said, you actually have to kind of rush into it and really get going fast, or else you lose a charge. Anyway, that's it. Big Red said, interesting theory. I think we might get some debuffing characters for Dendro. Don't think we have anyone who debuffs yet. Yeah, I think that's a very good point. I think that's like, I've kind of said before that I think my Dendro theory basically is that Dendro is going to be like a lifesteal sort of thing. Like, I think the base effect for Dendro is going to be lifesteal or life drain. Like, when enemies are afflicted by Dendro, their HP drains or something. That's probably what is gonna be, in my opinion. And then from there, I think that we'll get a lot of units where it's like, when enemies are afflicted by Dendro and taking damage from it, they also get some debuff, like they move slower, or they do less damage, or you know, whatever other effects they want to throw in. I think it opens up a lot of possibilities from there. But yeah, no, I definitely think it's going to be a supportive element, but I think it's going to be like a Geo is a very defensive element. If you want Geo to be an offensive element, you have to build a mono Geo or a 3 Geo team, right? So I think that Animo is a more offensive utility. Like, Animo units boost your damage, right? And I think that's why a lot of people view Animo as in the meta and Geo as not in the meta, because Geo is defensive. You are, hold on one second. Geo is defensive. It gives you shields, it gives you resistances, and if you use Geo Resonance, you do get some damage. And mono Geo teams do well, you know, but I think that people prefer Animo just because it adds damage instead of defense to your team. I think Dendro is going to be a mix. I think Dendro units will have some buffing mechanics or like some synergy mechanics with each other. But I also think that they're going to have debuffing mechanics. I think that they may have like debuffs that buff you. So for instance, an enemy is afflicted by Dendro, so they're losing HP or whatever. You could say that this, like a Dendro healer, for example, this would be a perfect example. A Dendro healer probably steals the HP from the enemy to give to your team. So for that, you would be healing using enemies' HP pools. So it's like that kind of, it's supporting your team, but it's also a debuff to the enemy. Does that make sense? And then maybe they would have something like Chi-Chi where it like reduces the enemy's attack percent or something. Justin thinks Dendro will be like Druid or Cleric types. I think we'll probably get a couple Dendro units that are healers. I think that Dendro will have like Hydro has a lot of healers, and so does actually I think Hydro has, who has the most healers? We've got 2 in Animo. We've got 1. We have 2 cryo healers. We have 1 geo healer. Well, dumb question. What to swirl again for vape? Hydro or pyro? If you're trying, so like you want to swirl the element of your DPS. So like if you're using Yelan, you want to swirl Hydro, because what you're doing when you swirl an element is you're reducing the resistances of the enemy to that element. You're making them weak to Hydro or weak to pyro, whatever you swirl. So yeah, you will want to swirl the Hydro so that when you proc your vape, it does more damage. Maybe they make someone with some kind of miasma, because you know, life element and all that. Yeah. I'm expecting a lot of field effects with Dendro too. Like I think it would be really cool if Dendro units were able to put down basically constructs. Like imagine they plant a tree, and that tree, you can react off of it. Like you can burn it and it'll like drop fire on enemy. You know what I mean? Like it'll create like a burning tree that burns enemies, or you can shock it and it'll do something, or you can whatever to it. I think that would be really cool. I would love to see like Dendro constructs, basically. Like imagine, like literally this might sound, oh my god. Okay. Thank you, Catherine. Imagine being able to like literally just make a grass field. Like, I know that sounds dumb, but once we have full Dendro reactions, I wonder what's gonna happen to like, you know, grass and stuff. Like we've been lighting grass on fire for a long time, and it's obviously full of Dendro element because you can see it. The only thing we can do right now is like, one of my favorite things that I used to do when I was a new player is I would burn some grass with Xignon, and then I would use it to parry, you know, with Beto. I love that trick. I think that's so fun. But once Dendro reactions are more complicated, I wonder what's going to happen with things like grass. You know what I mean? Like, are we going to be able to do a bunch of reactions off of it? Or are they going to separate? I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Maybe we can drain the grass for HP. Maybe. Yeah, maybe there'll be an Dendro healer that steals life from Dendro things. Maybe not the enemies. Maybe it like... Yeah, I have no idea. There's a lot. They have a lot of different directions they could go in. Okay. Hey, Infamous. Welcome. All right, let's mess around here. I want to try to find some good vape teams. Or maybe I want to try Taser Team. I don't know. I really want to try to figure out some good stuff for my Yelan. But hey, King Flame. A dendro alt that makes grass for players to touch. Yes, literally yes, Dean. You know it. Here, I'm gonna pick a new song. I don't know why I like this song so much, but I do. Been playing it a lot for stream. Oh, let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. So people, what are some good potential partners that I want to try with Yelan? I think Yaimiko is a really good potential partner. You know, it actually might be interesting to try. Huh. Oops. I want to try something real quick. I've never Dante. Haley said that she's about to pull out all her cards right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Danger is about to strike. Can I trouble you to find some Yelan Taser teams after you find your vape team? Sure. I mean, the Taser teams are really easy to build compared to a vape team because Taser teams don't have as strict of rotations as a vape team does. So what I would kind of recommend doing is like Fischl, Beto are great options for a Taser team, and then you just need an Animo unit. Ugh. So yeah, I mean, like you really shouldn't have trouble building a good team for Taser with Yelan. I think Yaimiko is great with her though. I think they go well together. All right, I want to see how this does. Do that. Do that. Yeah, I didn't really like that. Rotations felt kind of yucky. Before we do a whole bunch of stuff, Stev, when do you want to do your summons? Curious. Up to me. Whenever. Yealong catching team. I think that would be fun. I was thinking about trying one of those out. I need to do a lot of testing on certain things. So I need to figure out how much pyro application I need to... Walrus should be done in 10 minutes. Ooh. Okay. Stev, do you want to send me your login info? Do we need to do the access thing and everything again? Because when people pop in, we could do summons for you. I think that would be fun for like a raid moment. We don't have to do the... Okay, just send me the thingy, and yes, I will pull in Wish Granter for you. You never remove me, you trust me? Oh, would you look at that? Okay, so just send me your account info, and then when the people pop in from Walrus stream, we will pull in your account. Making a melt team without 5-star cryo units is quite the challenge for me rotation wise. Yeah, I would agree. There's not a lot of units that have really good cryo application, weirdly enough. Like you have a lot of units like Chi-Chi where they have just very little cryo application. You have Kaya, he has pretty good at cryo application, but his burst is continuous, and his, you know, it's just like, I don't know. I think Rosaria is probably the best cryo applicator for 4-star options. Rosaria is just so good with cryo application. She's pretty much, I think, other than Kaya, she's like the only one that has that level of cryo application. Okay. You bet things will go smoothly for Stev? I hope so. And welcome to the stream, Autumn. I don't know if I saw you pop in. Okay, so we're gonna hit him. We're gonna swirl it, and then we're gonna go like that. Oh, and it looks like he's already got his pyro, so we're gonna vape him. He's still got pyro. We'll vape him again. Okay. That didn't reset him. That's actually really funny. I never knew that. Did you guys know that? Chongyun is good too. Yeah, he's good, but like what I mean is that like there's not a lot of units that can apply a lot of cryo. Oh my god, dude. What is your attack range? Go home. Go home, big boy. Bye-bye, go home. Yeah, you walk all angry home now. Okay, yeah, you go take a break now. You gotta go get that HP back, buddy. All right. Round 2 of test. So Yanfei's skill alone was enough to apply pyro. So we're gonna try that one more time just to make sure. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I'm so dumb. Here, I guess I should teleport over here to make sure it actually resets. Because that kind of took a long time. Okay. So we're going to shoot him. We're gonna swirl it. We're gonna do that. Oh, wait. When he put his shield up, it cleared all the elements on him. That's not good. That's not going to be helpful. We need... a lot of Fatui over here. I guess we can use the robots. The Bobots. Yeah, I'll test it on these robots over here. So yeah, breakthrough barb. Pew! I just had to heal my Yanfei there. Vroom vroom. Okay. I think Yanfei might actually be a really good unit for this. Masanori. Well, the thing about Masanori is just that he's too aggressive. Okay. So now he's got Pyro. Okay. So Hydro application. Swirl it. Okay, let me try auto attacks. Could Sayu work in a taser team as the healer or use Barbara? Because then you can battery her. You can use either. Oh, I understand what's happening. Okay, I was confused about something, but now I get it. The swirl is okay. Okay. You just got Amanoma Kageuchi. Should you use it on Jean? Yeah, it's a really good sword for Jean. I have R3 on my Jean right now. Okay. Oh, I missed. Pepe Sag. All right, let's go ahead and kill him. Hey, Kwang. Welcome, welcome. All right, this should be a good way to test. All right, so I need to shoot this one. Boom, and then I need to swirl onto the others. And then I vape. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, yeah, actually, I think Yanfei is gonna be a fantastic unit for this. Like, I really like Yoimiya, but I think Yanfei is way easier. Like, I'm bouncing back and forth between these two units because the issue is that, like, if I want to do mainly vape damage on my Yelan's skill, like if I want my main source of damage to be Yelan vaping her skill, I need to bounce back and forth between these two units. Like, I need to apply Hydro and then, well, ideally apply Hydro, swirl it, vape it, apply Pyro, vape it, Pyro, vape it, Pyro, vape it. But, now the real thing here is, do I want to turn this into a rainbow team or not? Like, do I want to use You know, there is actually one thing that I haven't tested out that I want to test that we should do. I need a spot where there's enough room to run, but there's some enemies. This should be good. So what I want to test out is I want to see if movement speed buffs increase Yelan's movement speed in her skill, like when she's using her elemental skill. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a party. Giveaway winner was announced. Pog. Does that mean they're gonna pop over here soon? Basically what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna just test my distance without any movement speed buffs, and then I'll test the difference. Yeah, I think Walrus was doing a giveaway off mid. I do giveaways in my Discord for Welkins, but Walrus does a lot of on-stream giveaways. Okay, so we use this guy right here. Right here by this little dirt, this rock right here. Okay. And then I'm just gonna run. See how far I go. I'm gonna need my camera probably. Okay. And now you know you messed up. Oh no. Oh, that's so funny. Oh geez. He got Madge. Stares angrily. Let me swap my party. No, go away. You go bye-bye now. Yeah. Staring is rude. Okay. So now... Koreyayoshi. I guess I could just shoot this guy and I'll probably get a particle, right? You didn't give me energy. Hey Willow. Hi people. Just got off your PS4 and decided to join in Slay. Say Slay. Welcome. I hope that you are having a Slay day. A slayful day. Wait, I can actually just run really far away from him and then pop it, and then I get the particles, and then I run over here. Where's that rock? There's the rock. Okay. Oh, holy crap. Yes. Yes, that definitely helps. Oh my gosh. I really was not expecting that. Bruh. We're gonna need to find the zoomiest. Hold on. Hold on. This is not yet complete. Where's Rosaria? Is there a bow that buffs movement speed? Is there like a 3-star bow that I don't know about that like buffs movement speed? Raven bow. I forgot that one's actually pretty good. No, there's not. Okay. So that's how much? This is a lot of movement speed. I just need to get the buff from Jean. Fun fact about Yelan's coat. The coat was meant to be a gift to the Cryo Archon from the Fatui Harbinger Paladon. I messed up the name for Fatui Harbinger is beyond rich. Yelan took it. Oh, that's funny. I could see that. Okay. All right. Let me make sure that it's going to stay nighttime. Yes. So let me just explain what we're doing here. We have Yelan, and I just recently found out that movement speed buffs make her go fast. Make her go vroom vroom. So we've got Rosaria, 10% movement speed. We've got Animo Resonance. I think it's 10% movement speed. Yeah, 10%. So that's 20%. And then we have Jean, who adds another 15%. So this is 35% movement speed bonus. And we're just going to see how zoom we can go. I just need to wait for this robot to meander over here. And then we're going to be polling for Stev soon. He wants to get a Yelan because he's a Hu Tao main. Oops. And he desires. That robot's not going to come over here anytime soon, is he? Okay, maybe I can grab the buff from the other one. Because this guy over here is a bit closer, right? Oh, did I kill that robot? Oh. Why did I do that? All right. All right. I see the errors of my ways. Bruh. Where are you at, even? Where is it? You vanished into the night. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Whatever. I guess I don't have to be in the same spot. Now that we know that it works. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm freaking speed racer already. Let me just get that Jean buff. Okay. So we do this. We get that. We grab that. And then we go. Oh, there you are. Oh my gosh, the side angle makes it look a lot faster. When you look at it from the side, it's like... it looks a lot faster. Sayu has a new rival in the streets. Does Sayu's rolling also affect... is the... blah, 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 blah. Does movement speed also change how fast... What? I was like, how am I being targeted? I actually never tested that out, whether movement speed affects how fast she's rolling. Let me try that. Okay, so where's our rock? There's the rock. Dwayne the Rock. By the way, I did some testing, and C1 Yelan C1 Yelan travels as far as C0 Sayu. So Sayu is still the better bus, but she's just a little slower. How does Rosaria's passive work? It just makes her faster. Just her movement speed passive is all I'm using. Okay, and then let me get... I guess we'll just add 10%. I can actually add another 10% with Diona. Okay. Oh, here goes the camera. All right. We're gonna let the camera cool off. Let it chill out. Yelan can regen energy though during her skill. You know, hey Count Saki. It's been a while, been really busy IRL. You haven't had much time to come by. That's okay. Happy to see you. What you mean, Kwang? Okay, and now we go. Oh yeah, this is definitely faster. This is significantly faster. Yeah. So movement speed. Oh yeah, it's slowed down after the shield went away. Movement speed definitely works on Sayu as well. I never noticed that actually. You know, I've actually used Sayu a lot, and it just never really occurred to me. Sayu can't regen? That's not true. Sayu regenerates energy while she's rolling around. She actually, Sayu regenerates energy the longer you roll around. Because, like, you get a certain amount when you, oh, welcome, walrus people, to the stream. You're unga bunga-ing with all your bananas. And we're happy to have it. And oh my god, you are just popping in. Stronk. Big old stronk pop. Oh, look at that raid. Oh my gosh. Oh, welcome everybody. Happy to have you here. We were just testing out Yelan. I just found out that movement speed makes Yelan go burr. So like, if you give movement speed to your Yelan, she actually moves faster. Like while she's running, which is really cool. And now we're gonna do some summons for a viewer for Stev. Although I feel like you guys are about to try it, Flo. I'm pretty sure. Kwang, here, I'll show you, Kwang. I'll show you. Sayu has a thing with energy where, like, when you hit enemies with her skill, it will produce energy. I think it's like a percentile. I don't know what the exact chances of it are, but the longer you roll with her, the more energy she does. All right, so here, I'll go ahead and use the burst. Yeah, we're about to hit 40 likes, so I have to do show and tell. My camera just overheated, but if we give it like a couple minutes here, then I can, Jesus, this guy's so fast. Bro, you're speed racer. Calm down. Oh, stamina. Okay, no, Sayu does regenerate stamina. I'm pretty sure. Oh, she doesn't. Okay, then yeah. That's utility creep. A little bit of utility creep right there. Yelan regenerates stamina. Okay, then yeah, you're right about that. I thought you meant elemental energy. Right. Okay. All right. Focus. Okay. Let me check my camera and see if it's on fire. Thank you, Sparks. I appreciate that. Okay, we're good. It's not too hot. Let me just change the battery and we should be good to go. Time for show and tell. Glitch. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. Anyone that wants to sub, and you know, I've got a Discord. Link is pinned in the chat, and I give away welkins in there for my Patreon. Like, the more Patreon members I have, the more welkins I give away. That's like every 2 weeks. Yeah, we got friendly people in there. We play a bunch of stuff. Mabaya, hey, welcome. What's your question? Or Mabay. Probably said your name wrong. Show and tell. Hold up. I'm trying to get my camera turned on. For those of you that are confused. What teams can I run with Galon, Zinshu, Double Hydro? I've seen a lot of Taser teams. It seems very popular. Oh. There we go. We came from Walrus Stream. We ape. Yes. So next light goal, please. I gotta get done with the show and tell first before I can even. All right. You guys earned it. Unga Bunga. Exactly, Ice Emperor. So my like goal was 40 likes for show and tell, which we will do. Let me just go ahead and set the next one already. Let's say you get me 70 likes. Freddy back there gets catnip. I'll give him a little nippy nip. Boom. Okay, so here we go. All right. This is called a Yatagan. This is from the Ottoman Empire. Well, it's not from the Ottoman Empire, right? But it's like, it is a sword that was used in the Ottoman Empire. And this is a real blade. Sharpened. All that stuff. I have cut down a tree with this. It's got this really interesting piece right here. You can see that piece of metal. This wedge is to reinforce right here so that the even though it's a long blade, it will it won't bend and break. That curve, the shiny blade. Do I take sword classes or something? I know how to use a sword, but it's more of just a collection hobby for me. I do use them. I've cut down a dead tree before. Like, let me clarify. A dead tree, not a live tree, folks. I know how to wield a sword. I have nunchucks. These are actually just practice. These are just for practice, but these are some nunchucks. So you can do the... Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Did you see that? Wow. Oh man, I didn't even do it right. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Nunchucks. I got a bunch of weird stuff. Here, I'll show you one more. Okay. So this one. Can I pull the sword from my chest? No. And that's why I'm not a 5-star rate up character on Genshin Impact. This. Gosh, I feel like it's hard to get close to the mic. Anyway, this is a katana, but you'll notice this is not metal. This is well, there is metal. So this is a forged blade. Okay? And what they did is they wrapped it with wicking. As some of you may or may not know, I'm a fire performer. I do fire performance. And this is one of my props that I use. It's a katana. One of my favorite things to do is you soak it in fuel, and the inside of this is metal. So you soak it, and then you like start like I'm wearing a hood, you know, it's all dark, and then I like crack it, I light it, and then I pull the sword out and it lights on fire. And it's so epic, man. It's freaking awesome. It makes me so happy. Now, you're used to like 6-second infusion windows, right? Like Hu Tao's infusion window is like 10 seconds. That katana burns for about 1.5 minutes, which is actually a very short burn. A long burn would be 4 or 5 minutes. So I'm an anime character? Yeah. I did say on stream that if I got to like 25,000 subs, I'll perform fire live for you guys. Like I'll do a stream where I do live fire performance for all of you, which would be pretty fun. Like I'll do like a 30-minute full show. I'll use multiple props, but I'll need the subs for that. Don't burn down your house. I don't do it inside, folks. You think I spin fire in my house? No, it's gonna be like in my backyard. It's just like I would basically just set up my stream. I have a window right here, and I'm pretty sure that I can put my camera on the window if I get a long enough cord for it. And then I can just open the window and zoom in my camera a little bit, and you guys should be able to just see me. And then I can spin fire for you guys. Obviously, I will have a safety. I've been doing this for 6 years. So just want you guys to know that I've done this professionally for 6 years. I've traveled across the country. I've taught. I've performed. I know what I'm doing. This is one of those, do not try this at home. I swear to you, please do not. It takes months of training to light your first prop on fire. Months. So that would make for the sickest Rengoku cosplay ever. I know. I've thought about doing so many cosplays. I wish you were more into cosplaying. I think that's like such a fun hobby. You got worried there for a bit? Yeah, no, don't worry. I've been doing this for a long time. Doing it for a long time. But I haven't been able to perform a lot since the pandemic. So being able to perform online for you guys would actually be pretty sick. You mean we can try this at home? When not at home? Oh man. If you want to learn how to do fire performance, there are ways to learn. You have to find people that know how. Like that's what happened to me. I'll tell you a story. How about that? Let me tell you a story. Okay. Get in close, everybody. It's story time. Let me fix the gimbal. You can't see Freddy. That's unacceptable. Now it's okay. Hold on. Perfect. 25k is performance, so 10k Freddy can jump through a flaming hoop. No, Freddy will never be involved with fire stuff. Never. Freddy and Flo could be in a Sunfire team comp of Animo and Pyro. That's funny. So basically, I met fire performers because I live in a rather urban area. There's a lot of like dive bars. There's a lot of like stuff like that. So there's this dive bar where I live where they have like shows a lot, like music shows, all sorts of shows. And I had some friends tell me that there's this group who wanted to do fire performance. Now, I went because I had some friends that did tricking. And I don't know if you know what tricking is. It's basically like flipping and stuff. It's like gymnastics. It's kind of like parkour, except there's no obstacles. They literally just like flip around a lot on the ground. But anyway, I had some friends that did tricking and they were asked to perform. So I went and I was going to watch them. But then I saw the fire performers and I saw someone use a rope dart. And it looked like what someone said. Someone said you basically you're an anime character. That's exactly what I thought when I saw someone spin fire for the first time. The first time I saw someone wield a rope dart on fire, which if you don't know what a rope dart is, It's basically a weight at the end of like a 14-foot rope. And so when it's on fire, it's just a giant fireball that's like flying around your body. And it just looks so epic. Yeah, you found out about tricking from Red Flame's Genshin videos. Yeah, Red Flame did that. He inspired me to, like, one day I might make a video where it's like me spinning fire, but like pyro vision. You know, like I would love to do a cosplay where I have a pyro vision and then I could spin fire and it would be like using my elemental burst or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Actually, I know what the burst would be. That's funny. Huh. I have some good ideas. Anyway, rope darts are cool. You know what a rope dart is? That's awesome. I love rope dart. Rope darts are kind of cool. Like, yeah. I do a lot of rope dart. That's actually like my primary prop. Here. I'm gonna get you. Oh gosh, it's so hard to like, there's no room in here. Hold on, let me move this. Ugh. Sweaty pits, always. Oh, there we go. Watch out for Freddy. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hit Freddy. Yeah, wow. Don't set the kitty on fire. Ah! That's that. Welcome SJ Lee to the stream. All right, enough of that. I do wish I had more room. I would love to spin for you guys sometime, but I don't got room for that. Dang it. It's Island's alt. Oh, yeah. I remember that now. Here, I just kind of want to blast through this, so I'm just going to use my strong team. If you ever practice indoors, what type of room building would it be? Fireproof garage? So I think a common misconception of fire performance is like, what you saw me, like that rope dart that I have, that's not a fire rope dart. That's just a day rope dart. When you practice fire spinning, you don't practice on fire. You don't practice with fire. You practice with what they're called day props. So they're props that you use, you know, without fire during the day, just to practice the maneuvers. Like, you have to learn all the tricks. You have to learn the mechanics of the prop. You have to build the muscle memory. You have to, you know, there's a lot of steps to doing fire. You don't just walk onto a stage with a burning prop and go ham. You know what I mean? Like, I think people kind of assume that you know, that it's more dangerous than it is. Like, there's so many precautions that you have to take to do it. You have to have a fire safety. That fire safety has to be trained. They have to have a fire safety blanket. You got to make sure that you're not wearing synthetic fibers. Fun fact, I don't know if you guys know this, but like synthetic fibers and clothing, they melt. They don't burn. Cotton burns. Wool burns. Anything that's a natural fiber will burn. But if it's a synthetic fiber, it'll melt. And for that reason, if you spin fire with like leggings on and you hit your leg, then it'll melt and fuse to your skin. And the only way to remove it is through surgery. You have to cut that skin off of your body because it's fused to your skin. And then you have to get a skin graft. Right. So I mean, there's a lot to it, you know. It's not just like random BS go kind of thing. So what you were saying is pleather leggings are a bad idea. Yeah. I like all cotton. That's what I usually wear, is all cotton. You have to do that when doing swordsmithing for the same reason. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Cotton is good. Yeah, because it's a natural fiber. So it doesn't melt, it just burns. Which if you have to pick between a fiber that'll melt or a fiber that burns, you should probably pick the burning one. I mean, ideally, it's not going to burn at all because you're not going to light yourself on fire. Like, ideally, you know, you're not going to light yourself on fire. But in case you do, you know. Anyway, that was show and tell. I think that was a good show and tell. I'll hold on to that. Let me check how hot my camera is because I want to run Abyss later and I want my camera on for that. Oh yeah, that's toast. Okay, let me. We're gonna let the camera cool off for a little bit. So we'll just have the clone there. Which I actually just realized that my clone was chilling there that whole time. That's so cool. Well, thank you, hello, and welcome to the stream. I appreciate everyone that came from Walrus. I hope that you had a fun time over at Walrus stream. Thanks for being here. Happy to have you. I stream almost every day. I tend to stream like a couple hours of Genshin, and then if I'm like 2-3 hours of Genshin, and then if I'm feeling up to it afterwards, I'll do like an after stream, which is like a separate video, but it's usually Lost Ark or something. That's only when I feel like it. But mostly Genshin here. Stream every day except Saturdays and Wednesdays usually. I took yesterday off, so I'm streaming today. But usually I take the days off for Walrus to stream, and then I fill in the gaps. So if you guys follow Walrus, you can also follow my streams. And yeah, good stuff, good stuff. I do post videos too. I just posted my first lore video, and I really want to get more into that. So I'm planning on doing a lot more lore videos. I also do occasional discussion videos. I do showcase videos where like I let people showcase their units. So if you want to like showcase a unit you built, applications are in the Discord for that. You love Genshin lore? I do too. I think it's great. Like, it definitely, in my opinion, Genshin lore is really good. I think that people don't look deep enough. Like, Genshin is very simple on the surface. Oh, I'm trying to find a good song. There we go. Like, Genshin is very simple on the surface, but if you look into the character stories and stuff like that, oh my gosh, it goes deep. And it gets dark too, the harder you look. And I think that's intentional. They kind of want the game to seem innocent on the surface and like really cutesy, but it does get really good and dark. But anyway, like my first lore video, what I did was, I took Rosaria, I took her character story, because like this whole thing in here, this character profile, there is so much good stuff in here. Like, if you read through this, you'll be like, oh my gosh, Rosaria's, like, you just have a whole different view of her after you know her backstory. And so what I did is I made a video where I just took all this information, I took her voice lines, and I weaved it into like a story time with Flo kind of thing. yeah, and it was really fun. I enjoyed it. I would like to do that with a lot more characters. I think there are a ton of characters like Fischl. If like going through her story, there's just so many units that have really interesting backstories, and they're all hidden within these profiles, and no one really wants to go out of their way to like read it. So let's see here. You should make reconstruction of the event on those lore video. Should made reconstruction of the event. What event? I like, I'm going to consider as much lore as I can for these videos about the character, but like obviously there are some units that have ongoing stories, like Albedo, Kazuha, Yelan, you know, like Ito. Like these characters have ongoing stories. I'm not going to use them first. I'm going to start with characters like Zincho or Ningguang. Zhongling even would be a great one. I mean, with Guoba and everything, that adds a lot for Zhongling. Like, obviously, I'll include stuff about Guoba for her, but I'll probably avoid the characters that are involved in the story actively and wait until all of their stuff is out, and then I'll go for them. Like Goro would be a safe option because I don't think he's really going to get much more story development. He's very heavily tied into Inazuma. We'll probably see him from time to time in events and we'll get to hang out with him. But I think like the majority of his purpose in the main story is good. And we have his backstory. So, yeah. If you guys like that kind of stuff, is what it is. Let's see. Fischl has to have my favorite lore. That's awesome. She does have really cool lore. I wouldn't be surprised if Albedo would be the first character to get killed off. Ooh, yeah. They really teased us with that Zhao bit in the recent quest. Not gonna lie. Oh, I was gonna condense my resin. That's why I came out here. And then I had a parametric transformer, and then I forgot. Just wait until we finally get to see Messina in flesh. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. That's funny. Just wait until he keeps his promise to Yamiko. You know, like I think we will see him in the future. He will get a little more character development. But what I'm hoping to focus on is not like, you don't need to know every single detail of every single character. What I want to do is convey like their backstory so that you can understand why they are the way they are. Like for instance, if you do not know Rosaria's backstory, she grew up in a mountain village, and then bandits ransacked her village, killed her family, and abducted her. Then they forced her to work for them, forced her to steal food for them, forced her to do hard labor, and Rosaria got sick of it, tried to escape, got caught, and then the bandit that trained her basically forced her to kill him to stay a part of the bandit tribe and not get like kicked out or killed or whatever. And then after doing all of that, she became a bandit person, you know, like ran with the bandits. They were accomplices in many deeds. And then the Knights of Favonius came by and killed everyone again. So she's had everyone that she's known, like she's had everyone that she's cared about killed in front of her 2 times. No wonder she's a little grouchy. Where are these foundations that I'm looking for? Like, there it is. Gosh. All right, there we go. And that one. Wait, what? Oh, this is my old realm layout. I was so confused. Here we go. Oh man, I'm a goof. I'm a goof. Teapot tour. There's not a lot to look at right now. I kind of actually went to the teapot and we went and looked at my first realm not too long ago. But what I want to do is, now that we have access again, I want to redo my Inazuma one. Like we'll probably have a whole stream where I go through and do like my whole Inazuma teapot setup. because I've been wanting to do that for a long time. That's kind of why I've been crafting a lot of furniture. Flo, I will say, if you do put out a backstory vid for Ningguang, I might not watch it for a while because I want to do her hangout, but that might not be for a while, saving it for later. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. And I mean, like, I don't know if Ningguang is going to be... I don't know who I'm going to... what character I'm going to use next. We'll have to see about that. It's a surprise. All right. Sayu could be a good contender. Yeah, I mean there are a lot of units out that would be good for it. It's just kind of a matter of, I guess, who I feel like picking, or maybe I'll draw from a hat or something. I don't know. Oh boy. Big Yanni boys. Draw from a flaming hat. Oh man, that's funny. That's a good one. I appreciate that recommendation. Yo, it's not tenacity, but I mean, I'll take it. Shenhe main? So I only have two. So for those of you that are new, I mostly just go for like C0, C1, C2, and I don't, sometimes I'll pull their weapon, sometimes not, but there are two units that I went for limited C6 on. That's Kazuha and Shenhe. They're my two favorite characters. I love their backstories. I love their personalities. I love their kits. I love, they're so great. They're so great. So these are like my two favorite characters. And I kind of built this team because of that. I love that burning a person was the one who suggested that. Yeah, it's funny. I also thought that was appropriate and funny. Got an early day tomorrow, so heading off to bed. Have a good stream flow. Thanks, Raiders, for tuning in. If you are liking the vibe, don't forget the Discord link is pinned in the chat. Thanks, Exhausted Axolotl. I hope that you have a good night and rest well. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate you. It's pretty late for you, so yeah, get some rest. Oh no. Gotta make some money. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, everybody that's hanging out. We have to do, after we do this, we're gonna summon for Stev. Okay, Stev, I'm sorry. We pushed it off too long. We're gonna do it. Stev is a Hu Tao main who has been saving for Yelan and would like to get as much of her as possible. So viewer summons, and we are going to manifest greatness. Forgot about you. It's hard to keep things in mind when you're on stream. Streaming is like a very it's like a good training for multitasking, I would say. Wow. Gotta love that. But yeah, I'm not the best multitasker. You know, that is actually true. All right, come on. Those are gross artifacts. I know. I hate this domain, but I need to farm it now. I put off. Ow. I put off farming this domain for so long that I need like. Let's see. I need this domain for Zhongli, Yelan, Xinyan, Eula, and I think there's one other unit that I need. Wow, that makes me sad. Wow. But yeah, I actually now this domain has become resin efficient for me because I just put it off farming it for like an eternity. So I need to hit this domain a little bit. And then after, like, once I'm done farming this domain, I'm probably going to head back to the Echoes domain for my Yoimiya. I want to get her an Echo set. And I also want to get Vermilion for my Zhao. Especially after that last quest. That last Archon quest really made me want to play Zhao again. Isn't Emblem of Severed Fates better for Yelan? It depends on the comp that you're putting her in. So like if you're putting her in a team comp, what I plan to do is put her in a vape comp. So the burst damage bonus doesn't really matter at all in that situation. And in that situation, what's going to be best for you is 2-piece tenacity and 2-piece heart of depth. That's if you're going like a vape DPS with her skill kind of thing, which is what I'm doing. Because I've hit the max damage that I've hit with her is like 218,000. Let me see if I still have the picture. I might still have the screenshot. Let's see. I don't see it. Yeah, I'm not gonna look very hard. Okay. I don't have it anymore, but yeah. Like here, I'll show you. So we're gonna hit him with that. We're gonna go there. Yeah, get some pyro on you. Yep, okay. It didn't crit. Gotta love that. There we go. 129,760 damage. Yeah, Yanfei is actually perfect for this comp. I get free sprint. No stamina consumption. Oh, brother. Yeah, so this comp is actually really cool. So like if I come up against a really strong Hydro enemy, or an enemy that has Hydro resistances, I can use my Yanfei instead. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Okay. So that's all done. That's done. Okay, let's go ahead and pull for Stev. Okay. For that reason, I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna go to the start screen real quick. And then yeah. It's 1 a.m. here, so you're gonna dip too. Thanks for the cool show and tell at least. Thanks for streaming. You're welcome, Hanoji. I will try my best to not be so late next time. And good luck on the polls. Thanks. Okay. We're logging in. Okay. All right, we're logged in. All right. Aw. Look at that. Hi, chat. Wow. Are we gonna get rickrolled? Now we know. How long can these names be? Test. Sub to Flow for free cookies. Ran out of chocolate chip. Your ad here, $4.90 a month. Hey guys, that's a pretty good deal. $4.90 a month. Yeah. DM me for more info about Abyss sponsorships. Okay. No one messaged me, so I lowered the price. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. You were expecting the rest of the song, weren't you? We're not going to waste your time with that again. Instead, we'd like to let you know that we're trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Oh, so good. All right. So, wish granter. Like, her. I don't know. Let's try right her. Is this good enough for you, Stev? Can I stand on this post? Is this good? Is this okay for you? You want me to go in the pit? Oh. All right. So, just made a new time trial obstacle course in your teapot. Oh, that's really cool. I'm so excited to actually do like little scavenger hunts and stuff. I think that sounds fun. That sounds so fun. So after C0, do you want me to like what do you want me to, should I just start pulling? Should I just go for it? Like what, you gotta, what's the best setup for Yelan DPS? Should you go for physical, heart, or death, or a new one? So it really depends on what you're building her for. Either emblem, if she's off field a lot, it's gonna be emblem, severed fate. But if you're doing for her on field damage, like with her charge shot or with her skill, primarily her skill, it's gonna be tenacity of Millilith 2-piece and 2-piece heart or depth. There isn't really a 4-piece set for like skill damage or anything. Okay. All in on character banner, don't stop. Let's go. Skipperoni. Do you guys want to be like right over here? You're welcome. Sorry I didn't see it right off the bat. Please don't use the crystals. No problem. Hey, another free 4-star. Gotta get rid of these. Gotta get on the 5 train here. That's 3. That's 4. That's another 4-star. Okay. So now we're at 15 pity. On our way to soft pity. 25. Yanfei. 35. Sucrose. 45. Barbara. You managed to C6 Fianfei with only one copy of Barbara Noel. Wow. 55, right? So this should be 65. Fianfei, still not C6. Single time. We're inching. We're close to pity. So now we suffer. And we wait. Which one of these is going to be Yelan? Definitely not that one. Okay. Come on now. All right. Good enough. Enough Yanfei. Come on. Give us Yelan. It's on this pole. Okay. Okay, I lied. It's gonna be this one. It's this one. All right. This one right here. Okay. No. 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 We gotta move. We gotta get out of there. We gotta get out of there. We gotta run. We gotta. It's just. Okay. Okay. Please. Please. The only time Diluc was an OP character is when there were no characters. And even then, I don't think he was OP. No singles? Oh boy. How do you not have C6 Barbara? Rapid fire? Okay, yeah, let's just make the pain stop. Let's just make the pain stop. Let's just... Okay, come on. Give me a Yelan. Come on. Please. Oh my god. Oh, what do you want me to do? Should I use the glitter? All that glitters is gold? Star glitter. Oh. Oh. You said no singles, but we're out of 10 pulls. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh no. This feels horrible. After my summon session, this just feels... This is just total pain. Oh god. Hey look, you got a Yelan. You got a Yelan. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh. My soul hurts. Oh. I want to look at something. Did you get at least? Oh wow. Oh wow, you got C. You got all the way up to C6 on that. And then 3. And then oh my gosh, you got C4. Oh, Luke. All right. Well, hey, she's still a great support, and she's great at C0, and she's got a lot of good free weapons that are good. So, I think you should be fine. Just she really made you work for that. How many polls? That was like 150 polls. That was like he had like 142. And then I used all the star glitter. No, it was like 160. It was like almost soft pity twice. It was soft pity twice. Okay, Hutao, I need you to stop. All right. With that, I'm gonna take a break. Here, let me log out of Stev's account real quick. We got one. We got one. At least we got one. Anyway. BRB. Boop. Okay. I'm back. What happened to my song? Oh, there it is. I came back at a really weird time. Ah. Gotta head out. You're so exhausted. Great stream flow. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Okay. See you later, Haley. Let me get Genshin pulled back up here. On my account, not Stiv. Camera's probably good now. I might just go without it. I don't know. So we're gonna do the event. We're gonna finish up the Realms event because I decided to do part of it yesterday, part of it today. Where's the start screen? Boop. Gonna do Abyss. I was gonna do Abyss. We're already 2 hours in though, so I feel like after I get the event stuff done, it'll we got to do that first probably, because I think we have 8 days left on that, and then we have like what, 5 days, 4 days on Abyss. Okay, Abyss tomorrow. We'll do Abyss tomorrow. Let's do the event. Finish that off. Oh, Freddy woke up from his nappy. He woke up from his nappy. You don't feel like attempting Valganos right now? Honestly, Stev, I'm gonna wait until I have relic gear, and then I'm gonna go destroy Valganos. But I just can't bring myself to give a crap about him, because I tried to solo him, and I got him. I only took like half of his HP down. He's a lot more aggressive than like Yoho. We need to do him to unlock the 14-15 boss. I know, but we'll be able to get some relic accessories. Like, I think we can get relic accessories at 14-15. I don't think that you have to wait till 14-45. I think the only thing you have to wait till 14-45 for is the relic gear itself, like the gear sets. But I'm pretty sure you can start getting jewelry from the Chaos Dungeons and Vaulton. So that's what I'm waiting for. All right, so the enemies all pyro related. Geovishap, Blazing Axe, blah, blah, blah. Okay, shouldn't be too hard. Let's do. Could always have Zoe carry us on raid day. I don't think that Zoe can carry us through Valganos. I don't think Zoe is. Zoe's main is a support. You have to remember. So like Zoe's highest geared character is a bard, not like a DPS. All right, let's try out that Yelan comp. Let's try out Vape Yelan. Where's my Kazuha? And then Yanfei there, and then let's look at these. Character's attack speed will be increased by 30% when hitting opponents or normal attack or restore HP. Charge attack no longer consumes stamina. Damage increased by 40%. After the, I mean, that'd be pretty good. After the normal attack hits opponents, the normal attack will increase by 15%. Electro charge. When the active character's charge attack hits the opponent, they were recover 2. That's not that good. Can I guess I really don't have any good ones. Hi JMMP, welcome. You're a beginner? Sure, I can give you some tips. What adventure rank are you? Like how far are you into the game so far? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Always happy to see friendly faces and fresh faces here alike. Oh my gosh, this axolotl. Oh wow, that burst damage was kind of nutty. Look at that. Oh, okay, it went down a little, but I was hitting 11,000. Dang. Jose, is that you? Oh? Do we have a meeting of souls? A fated meeting? You're gonna dip, but it's been fun. See you later, Big Red. Hope to catch you in some other streams. Thanks for stopping by. You always feel like you're gonna fall off the stairs? Yeah. I feel that. Select one character? Oh, okay. Alright. I relate bigly to that. I do like this event a lot though. I like the concept. Like this would also like the last combat event they did where they had just endless waves coming at you. That was really fun. But I do like this one. I think this one is kind of fun too. Like you have to keep switching teams. I do kind of wish there were more enemies in each wave, but that's just like my own personal little gripe with it. Like that's pretty much the only difference I'd rather have. You wish they were permanent? Yeah. Well, see, my opinion is that they're testing for endgame. That they've been using these combat events to test for endgame. So, I think because there's just so much evidence of it, even though they never directly said it. There's just so much evidence. I think that will be the case. We'll just have to see what happens, though. I don't know what I would prefer. If I would prefer something like this, or if I'd prefer something like because this feels more like a mini Abyss, a little bit. But the wave fighting was really fun too. Like just killing enemy after enemy after enemy was also very satisfying. Attack speed? Sure. Yeah. Character also skill up. Sure. Okay. This is gonna be fun because there's a ton of enemies with shields, and I'm doing a Geo team. So I'm gonna have to break through all these shields. I liked how you're able to just dump on so many enemies. Yeah, I agree. I think I prefer that. Like, if we were to get endgame, I kind of want it to be like a horde mode. Maro, welcome. You're new to this game. Your AR is 27. You lost 50-50 to Jean, and I get her before in the beginning banner. What should you do next? Oh, interesting, actually. Jean was my first limited 5-star. So I can actually relate to you having Jean so early. That's actually not a bad thing to get Jean so early. I'm not gonna lie with that. I think that's actually, she's a pretty good early pull. What I would do is I would save for a good DPS unit. So start saving your primo gems up, and the next time a DPS unit, which they come out a lot, but like the next time one comes out that you really like, consider pulling on their banner. That way that you can start building a really strong DPS team. I keep accidentally doing Albedo's burst before his skill because I keep doing what I do with Chongyun. Like I swap in and immediately burst. She's C1, yeah. Her C2 is really fun, by the way. So you're getting pretty close to it. If you get one more Jean, you'll have a C2 Jean, which is actually like really good value for Constellation. Hey there, No Soul. Unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish, but I do have people in my community that speak Spanish. So there's probably someone in chat who understands you. Person with a name, hey Flocat, just want to ask, how would you think they'll balance the elements in this game? I think Dendro will be a force that will balance a lot of units in this game, but I think that the game is actually in a really relatively good state of balance already. I don't think that the game is really out of balance much at all. I think that Dendro will kind of like fill in the cracks and kind of bring some elements up a little bit and then kind of just add some new gameplay. Other than that, I don't think we really have to worry too much about it. If they've made it very clear that like if a unit falls behind, like Albedo, they buffed him up a bunch with events. So I totally feel like that can help. Flo, the translation, hello guy, I have arrived to support you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate your support. Let's see here. Okay, I'm caught up. Let's take Diona off. So we have a bunch of Geo enemies. Sounds good. Let's do the Yelan comp again. Yelan. I can't say her name right, and I'm really self-conscious about it. I always say her name like 5 times. I'm like, Yelan, 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 Yelan. Where are my units? Oh my gosh, I can't find anything. Where are you? Am I blind? Oh. Oh my god. I didn't realize they were still on cooldown. Okay. Should I save for Hudson? I'm not sure. Oh, you mean Hu Tao? If you like Hu Tao, she's a great unit. She's a fantastic unit. So I mean, if you want her, like if you're interested in her like gameplay or her as a unit, then yeah, go for it. Why not? I pronounce it as Yelan. That's kind of how I was saying it, but then I don't know. I feel like it's more nuanced than that. Like I feel like it's not Yelan. I feel like it's more like Yelan. I don't know. It's hard. Okay, so I don't need charge attack damage. That's good. No. That's fine. Yeah, it's cool. Hey, Scoop. Hey, Flo, just think about all the domain grinding for just one Dendro Goblet. That's why people should probably be saving for Strongbox. And also, like, you don't need a Dendro Goblet right off the bat. What? What's this? Like, let's say Dendro scales with HP. You can use an HP Goblet while you're waiting. You only have Zincho, is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. That's her best support. So if you have him, then you can build a really good Hu Tao team. Okay. So you just need to save for her weapon, right? Because you already have it guaranteed for her. You don't need her weapon. Like, really? I know that everyone hypes up Staff of Homa, but if you're not a whale, if you don't plan on spending a lot of money on this game, I would absolutely recommend that you just run Hu Tao with a free-to-play weapon. Like, run her with a Black Cliff or whatever people are... I don't even know what people are really using for her free-to-play nowadays. I'm guessing it's Dragon's Bane or Black Cliff still. But, like... I really recommend not getting baited into the weapon banner. It's a heavy resource investment. And, like... to be honest with you, by the time you're ready or by the time you would want Hu Tao's weapon and you're like that, like your account is that build up, I would just like get Hu Tao this time and then wait until you feel like you have no more characters you want. Once you feel like you have all the units you want and you don't really need anything else, then I think it's safer to start pulling on a weapon banner. But especially being early into the game, avoid the weapon banners like a plague. I know they're so hyped up, but I've seen a lot of people who are really early in the game dump like 200 wishes. Blackcliff you can get from the shop. Here, let me show you. I just Dragon Strike. I just did a Dragon Strike with my Chi-Chi. I don't know how that happened, but I've never seen that before. Yeah, like especially early on. Really, I think weapon banner is a really good late game thing. Like, because there's almost no character that needs their weapon. You know what I mean? What? Oh, okay. Now I can use my Yelan team. All right. Where's Kazuha? Yanfei. Oops. And Jean. And then we'll do... These are all terrible. Oh man, this is whatever. I don't need your buffs. I don't need your buffs. And for anyone that's new to Genshin, popping into the chat, we have a really friendly Discord server pinned here in the chat. If you want to hang out with people, ask questions, chat about Genshin. I personally felt a lot better about making decisions once I was in a community. Like once I could log on to Discord and just ask someone like, hey, is this a dumb idea? Like, is this bad? Or whatever, that made a big difference for me. And I don't know about you. Like I'm not trying to say it will for you or won't for you, or these guys kind of spread apart. That really sucks. Okay, I like this team a lot. This team is really fun. I'm not friendly, I think. Well, Remserp, you're like friendly but not friendly. You know what I mean? I think I had like 5 or 6 characters, 50-50 wins after that. Just insane luck. Around fun winner. I think Homo was the start of my win pity spree. Oh. I still have a long time for a rerun, so I think I'll save up and get a weapon for her. You can. I'm just saying that, like, instead of getting Hu Tao a weapon, you could get like 2 more characters. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you can get Hu Tao a Staff of Homa, or you could get like a Yelan, or you could get like Kazuha, or you could get like, there are so many other things that you could get with those primos that in my opinion, like, I know you want to do it because you want your Hu Tao to be like really strong, but I think that you'd be better off getting like other 5 stars to support her. rather than getting her weapon. Now, you can do what you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Like, if you want to go ahead and do that, go ahead. Like, you know, it's your choice. I'm just saying. C1 instead of her weapon. I would actually agree with that. I would think that Hu Tao's C1 is a little more important than her weapon. Can I buy Welcome Moon with Apple Card? I don't use Apple Card. I don't know. But I would assume you can. I mean, like, you know. I'd be surprised if Mihoyo would lose out on an opportunity to make money. Oh, that slapped, dude. Heck yeah. Dang. Yanfei's slapping. Slap-a-lapping. Look at all that damage. That's crazy. I hate you. How long is this? Oh, perfect. Ito team will be good. All right, where's Ito? Okay. Charge attack. Yeah. There we go. 7 more likes until Freddy gets catnip. Oh, true. 6 more likes on my end. Big excite. You forgot to press like, sorry. Oh, no problem. No problem. My cat's just trying to get some of that nip nip. It's called Meowiwana. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Wow. Mr. Flocat, you have become a master Genshin liar? Have you? Have you mastered the lying monster list? Okay. So then what was the third team that I was using? Oh, I was using, yeah, it should be fine. Those guys have physical resist. I guess we can dumpster on him. Okay, this is gonna be kind of ridiculous. Get Shrek'd, boy. Oh, look at this. It's actually kind of fun. I probably should have used Kazuha right there. That was kind of a dumb moment. This is one of the best combat events you've ever played beside from the Labyrinth event. I agree that this one's really fun. Oh, you're cryo? Why would you do that to me? You give me a cryo bishop? My favorite thing about this event though is that there's no timer. Tito's been sitting next to me watching your stream. Aww. That's so cute. I love when cats watch streams. Sometimes Freddy will get up on the computer and like watch me play games or something. Oh dang, that's a lot of primos. Oh baby. Feels good, man. Okay, let's get this all bought out. I wish there was just like a buy all button. You know what I mean? Because like I feel like a lot of people do this where they like just wait till they have all the money and then they just buy everything. They should just give us like a spend all your monies button. Clear shop button. Primos. Delicious. Delicious primo gems. Yes. Yeah. Amazed at how many games don't have a buy all button. Yeah. Simple quality of life, you know. All right. Well, since it's a very late stream tonight, I think we're gonna start wrapping things up. I do have a little bit of gas left in the tank. You know, I'm not super tired, but I think tomorrow I would like to try to stream at a normal time and we can do a good chonky stream. What's the most interesting final enemy lineup you got for the event? The final lineup you had was fighting the Cryo and Animo Magu Kenki clones and the Magu Kenki. Your Ito Geo team was like, eh. Oh, that's really cool. I liked the one where I was fighting like Sisson Mage, a Cryo Sisson Mage, and the Mirror Maiden. I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know. I feel I like that was randomized though. I did think that was cool. I think someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the very first time that that they've done that. They've had like random enemy choices. We didn't get the 60 likes, but I'm gonna go ahead and give Freddy the catnip anyway. So let me get my camera turned on. All right. Camera's dying, but I just need it to last long enough to give Freddy drugs. Yeah, lineups are randomized. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. I think that like my biggest complaints with the 2 combat events, my favorite combat events, I have 3 combat events that I like the most. I liked the Labyrinth. That was my favorite. I thought the Labyrinth was sick. Having a little bit of exploration, like just opening chests feel good, you know? So having like a little bit of exploration and then the combat, I thought that was fun. Biggest complaint with that one, I wanted the enemies to be a little harder, a little like, I just wanted the combat to be just a little harder, not too much harder, but just a little bit. The wave-based one, I really liked that one, where we're just fighting wave after wave for like an endless 2 minutes. I like that, but I don't like the time limit. I don't like having a time limit, and I know that it would be hard for them to do that otherwise. I just feel like if they do a horde mode, they should make the enemies slowly get harder over time, and that should be what ends the run, is you like losing or something. I think that'd be cool, you know, like maybe after, you know, you're in there for 5 minutes, the enemies are like level 140, and you just can't win at that point, and then you just lose. I think that'd be cool, because it would show you how far you can push things. Because everything kept dying so fast in the wave-based one that like things would die as they were spawning. And I really like this one. My biggest complaint being that I would want the waves to be bigger. But I did like this combat event. I like that it made us use different teams. I liked that the enemy spawns were random. And I liked that it was like, it felt like more, for the wave-based one, it's like you hit start and you just fight and fight and fight and fight and then it's over. I like how in this one, you have all the chambers and then you have to swap your teams. It just kind of feels like there's a little more to do in this one. So I liked it. I like it. It's good stuff. Kokomi and Zhongli, Nop, we ain't dying. I think, yeah. They could have a thing where it's like, actually a really good idea is instead of making it infinite, it could be like, if you haven't killed an enemy in 30 seconds, you lose. So as long as you can keep killing enemies, you can keep going, they keep getting stronger. But the second that like you spent 30 seconds and you haven't killed an enemy, the game is just like, okay, you're too weak. I think that would be a good idea too, because that would also let whales push farther. You know what I mean? And I think that's the thing, is that like, we just want something to slam our heads against to see how strong we are, other than Abyss. I hope they add something like this as a permanent thing, like a weekly thing. Yeah, I think we'll see this as permanent content. Like, not this, but particularly, but I mean, as I've said before, I really do think that they are using events to test out permanent content. We need to be patient. We need to give them our opinions. Like when you fill out the surveys and they ask about the event, be very clear with them. Like, this is what I liked, this is what I didn't like. Because from my experience, these combat events have gotten better over time, which means that they are listening to feedback and they are trying to incorporate it in a game mode that they think people would enjoy. But we have to be accurate with our feedback. We have to give them the feedback. And then, you know, eventually they will hit a point where they feel like the game state deserves endgame or whatever. Like, I think it'll be after Dendro. I mean, I think they don't want to release endgame without Dendro because they're afraid that Dendro is going to change things too much. And then they're going to have to re-visualize what they're doing with endgame. You see Freddy woke up the second I opened that drawer. You want some nip? You want some catnip? Now, because I didn't get the 70 likes, he got a little less than normal. But he still got catnip. The only thing that hasn't is somehow Theater Mechanicus. Yeah, I know. Somehow that got better than we were. Yeah, Theater Mechanicus, I don't like, it was perfect the first time. I don't know what they were doing. Like, Theater Mechanicus, honestly, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Like, they should have just reran it how it was the first time with different stages, and I think everyone would have loved it. I didn't like the second or the third time that they did Theater Mechanicus. Cat's on point. Yeah. You like the second one? Oh. I preferred the first one, personally. The first one did have its own unique strategy appeal. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like the freedom of the first one. The second one had too much RNG for my tastes. I just didn't like sometimes I felt like the second time they ran it, I lost because of RNG, not because I made a mistake. You like the second one was like a card spam thing? I did like the cards in the second one, how you could upgrade. Played the first one, but wasn't very experienced. Gotcha. Well, I think we're gonna wrap things up here. Ooh. Freddy's gotta enjoy his catnip, and I gotta go rest up for the night. I appreciate everyone being here, all the Walrus people, everyone that's new and old alike. Thank you for being here. Stream tomorrow. You know how it is. Yeah. 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 Good workflow. Thank you for the stream. Thank you. Thank you for everyone for being here. And as always, stay healthy. Stay hydrated. Peace out, everybody. A peace out.